What we got today, Kelly, is the holding operation, or if you want to be less charitable, the non-event. And there were three elements to it. One, signaling a strengthening case for Fed rate hike in December, and therefore validating 70% market probability. Two, keeping options open. We have two employment reports, an election here, and a referendum in Italy, so they kept the options open. And three, and most importantly for the Fed, stay out of the political spotlight. And that's what they've succeeded in doing today.
What do you say to those, Mohammed, that say, look, the Fed's opportunity came and went a couple of years ago. They should have been raising a couple of years ago. That this is, even though people would love to see them raise rates, maybe the economy is not ready for it right now. What do you say?
So I agree that there were windows that the Fed should have exploited and it didn't. I understand why it didn't. But if I had been there, I would have argued to hike at that stage. Secondly, I don't think the economy has weakened that much. I think the economy remains a 1.5% to 2% economy. This week, we've seen conflicting signals. Yesterday, we got stronger than expected indicators. Today, we got weaker than expected. And I think that's our reality, this 1.5% to 2% economy.
So what about the election, Mohammed? I mean, we've seen the financial markets reaction to Trump's odds getting better here over the last couple of days. So, walk us through what you see as the likely outcomes of either Trump or Hillary Clinton being elected on Tuesday.
So if you look at the analytical polls and if you look at the betting markets, they are still signaling a Hillary Clinton win, notwithstanding the fact that the race has narrowed. Importantly, they also are signaling continued gridlock in Congress. If that baseline materializes, then the markets will take the election in a stride. There are two tail scenarios. One is a Donald Trump win plus a reassertion of anti-trade measures. And the other one is a complete sweep by the Democrats. These are not the baseline, but if those two were to materialize, then the market outcomes would be completely different.
So how do you position yourself ahead of time with those uncertainties in place?
You know, Bill, you've heard me say this on your show. We are in the context of unusual uncertainty, not just political, but financial, economic, and institutional.
Right.
This is a time to reduce your exposure to the public markets. It has been. Keep a higher level of cash than you normally be, and be much more tactical than what you're inclined to do. So that is unfortunately what results from this unusual uncertainty that's across the board.